This is Get Weird with Jamie. We're talking about finding your authenticity in Music City. And the biggest thing about finding your authenticity is like you have to go through so much. So I'm sitting here with Bayla, and I'm just going to ask you, how'd you get started in music?
In like songwriting or just music in general?
Music in general. What was your first love affair with the music?
I've been playing piano since I was 6.
Since you were 6?
Yeah.
When did you fall in love with it though?
I think when I was about 12 or 13.
And you realized
it took a while.
You realized this is a path I want to take.
Yeah, and then I started writing around that time too, and that's I think what really sealed the deal for me. And then I decided to take songwriting more seriously. I went to a songwriting boarding school my senior year, and then I went to music school. I majored in music composition, but I always had songwriting in the back of my mind.
Okay.
I had a teacher, a songwriting teacher, tell me he didn't think I had it in me.
Oh.
I know. When I was 17, very impressionable. He's like, I don't think you have what it takes to tour. So I kind of put it on the back burner for a while.
Right.
But in the back of my mind, I've always kind of wanted to move to Nashville, and an opportunity presented itself. So I'm here. And
are you songwriting currently?
Oh yeah, every day.
Okay.
As much as I can.
Okay. All right. So that's when you fell in love with it. So when did you decide that I am like in the living room and like I am now good enough to present myself on the stage?
I think it was less of a I'm ready and more of I moved here, I think I need to.
Okay.
I'd been here for 3 months. My friend said, hey, how's it going? How's your performances going? I said, I haven't done any yet. What do you mean? You moved here to play. I was like, okay. So I just randomly on a Saturday night, I did an open mic. I did an open writers round. And since then, I've it's a drug. Like once you start playing, you just want to keep playing.
Well, you're shedding bits of you that weren't you, right?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of that, right?
Yeah.
So when did it like start getting weird for you?
When it started getting weird, like that I was doing it like more often, and it's like becoming like the new me.
Yeah. You already knew the question. That's what's funny. It's like, okay, this is.
I didn't know what you meant by weird, because there are so many things that are weird about Nashville and the music industry.
Well, I'm talking about weirdness inside of you. I mean, weirdness
inside of me.
Yeah, because when you start stepping into like, okay, this is what I want to do. First of all, the fact that somebody told you couldn't do it, that's usually a sign that this is what you're supposed to do.
Absolutely.
They like fight for it, right?
I mean, I took a little detour and I majored in music composition and studied musical theater writing and jazz voice and piano and everything but songwriting, because he instilled this doubt in me that I never had in myself.
Right.
And he had said, like, I see you behind the scenes, which at that time was valid because I was wanting to go and study music composition, which is more of a behind the scenes part of the music business.
Right.
But there was always a part of me that felt songwriting was my calling.
Oh.
And even through all college and studying music composition, I was always writing songs. But because of that background, I've taken it, and my songs now, you can see that side of me. So I'm glad that the journey happened that way. And
right.
If he had encouraged me, maybe I would have studied songwriting and I wouldn't have gotten the expertise in musical theater writing and music composition that I have. And
you bring that to your music though.
I absolutely do. A lot of my songs, people are telling me all the time that it's very clear that my songs sound like they should be in a musical, which is I think a good and a bad thing.
Well, it means that you're ready for film already, right?
I am. There was definitely a point in time where I wanted to, be in New York and work off Broadway and write shows, but that's not really me anymore. And definitely the songwriting is.
Well, you never know. It's all out there. It's all out there.
Yeah.
You don't have to limit yourself to one thing.
No, absolutely not. And I'm glad it happened the way it did, though, because in my music, I'm a big believer in you don't have to have any kind of training. You don't have to read music to be a good musician. But I love the fact that I do have that background because it enables me to put different and unique concepts in my songs. I write in mixed meter a lot. I use a lot of non-diatonic chords, so things that aren't unexpected in a song, and makes it uniquely me. So my songs, I'm really proud of the musicality in them.
I see. So you're bringing the real you to your music.
Absolutely. Even if I'm not actively composing, symphonies and writing musicals anymore, there's parts of me that definitely show up like that in my songwriting.
Life is your musical now, right?
I love that. Life is my musical. The musical Nashville.
Nashville. That is incredible. Well, Bayla, if you wanted to talk to the people out there that were thinking about doing anything, what would you tell the people that wanted to start stepping into their music, stepping into their art? What would you tell the people from your experience that you've gone through so far? What would you tell them to do next?
I would say you are your biggest critic. Ever since I moved here, everyone has been so incredibly supportive and excited to, have me. And don't be afraid to do something that you think you might not be good at, because you're probably better than you think you are. And the people you meet along the way will help you grow into yourself and give you the confidence that you need if you don't have it in yourself already. So I would say go for it. Nashville is a great place to start. The community here is so incredible and beautiful, and moving here is the best decision I ever made, so it doesn't hurt.
Awesome. Well, thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. I can't wait to see you on stage.
Oh, thank you so
much. We're
much.
going to get a couple of songs and everything like that with you, and then we're going to promote this place. We're sitting at the Shelby with this incredible view behind us.
Gosh, the sunset got even prettier the whole time.
I know. It's like it's gotten gorgeous, and it's a great time with great people. And I encourage you guys out there, look, step into your authenticity, find that gift, find that thing that you're doing, and get a little weird. You'll be happier. Now it's time for a musical selection from Bela.
Never been a trace of what's left behind. Searching for what's been forgotten. Picking up the pieces they try to hide. Losing time. Moving west through the wildfire. Somebody beside me, deep inside. Felt like two souls were colliding. I'm living echoes in my mind. Too weak and anchor. I wanna reach it when I'm hurting. Can't we skip through this part? Patterns of pain reappearing. Can't find a way home in the dark. Create more illusions to think outlines turn into demons, taking up my headspace to fill the void. Thoughts to me, they were native, trying to build a home. Open the drawbridge. I can't contain it, get me out of here. Am I losing my mind? I try to fight it and take back control from voices that used to be mine. 8 more illusions to pass the time. I know I've learned to stop it. It's clear to the end. Time I couldn't stop. It's my soul's in prison. I better go when my mind's making up what it's doing. Creating illusions to pick up.
Jamie Laird here. I'm live at the Shelby, so thank you for watching Get Weird, and that's what we're doing. We're getting weird. We're getting here with We're getting weird with Carver here. Carver is an amazing artist, and I just wanted to know, Carver.
Yes, sir.
How did you get started? What was your first interaction with music?
Man, first interaction with music. Obviously a concert, going out and seeing live music. My grandma, she sent me a guitar when I was 15 years old. And for my birthday, And I figured I better learn how to play this thing, not let grandma's money go to waste.
Grandma's gonna get mad at you.
Yeah, exactly.
Grandma get mad, right? Okay.
Exactly. So yeah, got that guitar, learned on YouTube, and been playing ever since.
When did you fall in love with it? I mean, there's a process of learning, and then it starts learning you, and then you start learning yourself.
Yes. You know, I wrote my first song, I think, when I was 17 years old, and I feel like I had a good little thought of what it was.
17, that's awesome, man.
But I think I really fell in love with it when I was about 18, 19 years old. That's when I really was like, hey, this might be something that I actually want to pursue as a career. So,
oh, really? Yeah. So what was your moment of inspiration when you went from the bedroom in front of, singing in front of your friends, and you wanted to be on stage because you felt like your music touched somebody?
Yeah. I really got to, throw my dad's hat in the ring of things, because he was the one who really pushed me to, hey, get out there and get on stage, and don't be afraid to play for crowds. And, without him and his support, I don't think, and my mom, I don't think I would have ever done it. I think I would have stayed a bedroom warrior,
That is absolutely incredible. Well, you have some beautiful songs, and we'll post one of your songs, and I'll give you my information when everything is all said and done. But you have some beautiful music. So my whole thing about this show is to inspire people to get past the weird parts. To inspire people, because you know what I'm talking about. When you get ready to get on stage, you're like, is this really what I want? And
you get the butterflies.
You get the butterflies, but if you do it right, the butterflies turn into magic, right?
Absolutely.
And that's what they take off inside of you, right?
Yes,
so if you do it right. So my whole thing is, if you have people out there that are in the couch, a living room, thinking about something, might be music, might be something else.
Yes, sir.
What would you tell them to inspire them to get to that next level, to step up and sing a song like you just did, write songs like you just? What did you touch inside you that could touch inside themselves?
Yeah, I just say, trust what you're doing, trust yourself, and don't be afraid to make a fool of yourself. Because in this industry, sometimes if you're not afraid to put yourself out there, sometimes the greatest things come. And that goes with anything you do. But yeah, dig deep. Don't be afraid to be personal, especially, in your most vulnerable spots, because that's when the magic that you were saying comes out.
Yeah. Well, man, look, your music is incredible, and I appreciate you. And thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. And like I said, you and your friends, we're going to promote Carver's stuff as much as we possibly can. And as soon as you get an opportunity, watch some Get Weird and find your authenticity in Music City.
Absolutely, brother.
All right. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, brother.
All right, man. Now it's time for a musical selection from Carver Lewis.
I'm coming out early. I'm just the opening guy, so it's going to get a hell of a lot better as the night goes on, I promise you. I've got a couple friends in this round, so I'm super excited to hear them play. This next one is called Raised in My Hometown, and like I said, I come from a super small town that in our local grocery store, there's a big old flagpole that has this massive American flag up there that kind of that's the kind of town it is. It's one of those where your neighbors, if you ever get in trouble, your neighbors will call in and say, hey, okay, check out on you. It's one of those places where I'm actually damn proud to be from. And, if there's a little bit of that, camaraderie going on right now in this day and age, I think things would be a little bit better. But this one's called Raised in My Hometown. If the world was raised in my hometown, the world look so upside down. Doing what's right and helping folks out, we going on everywhere. Feel like more sowing and growing our own, putting roots down, getting raised up on. Living this house in a lot more home with some fire and brimstone prayer. We'd all be pulling for the same team, we'd all be chasing down the same dream. To find that needle in a haystack, that love we started praying for way back. We'd all be out about the good stuff, we'd all come together when it gets tough. A lot less lost and a lot more found, if the world in my hometown. The world was raised in my hometown. You couldn't miss it walking around. Oh, glory flying high and proud, reminding them like me, the freedom don't come free. We'd all be pulling for the same team. We'd all be chasing down the same dream, to find that needle in a haystack, that love we started praying for way back. We'd all be all about the good stuff. We'd all come together when it gets tough. A lot less lost in a lot more found. Yeah, the world was raised in my hometown. Yeah, the world was raised in my hometown. Oh yeah. Wish the world was raised on common sense. I dream about that every now and then. Somehow getting there from here, working it out over ice cold beer. Yeah, man. We'd all be pulling for the same team. We'd all be chasing down the same train, to find that needle in a haystack, that love we started praying for way back. We'd all be all about the good stuff. We'd all come together when it gets tough. I was lost in a lot more found. Yeah, the world was raised in my hometown. Yeah, the world was raised in my hometown. Oh yeah.
Hey, this is Jamie Laird. I'm here reporting with Zach Hicks. Incredible guy, good looking man. He's been doing everything. I'm telling you, this dude is something else. Beautiful voice, beautiful voice. Well, my podcast is Get Weird, and it's about preparing people for that moment when they walk into themselves. Okay. When they start doing the things that they really wanted to do and the things that they really wanted to achieve. Yeah. And I call it Get Weird because life gets weird. It really does. It really does. Yeah. Like everybody says, I want this, and then it starts to happen, and you realize you're starting to shed the false things that you thought you wanted, and you're walking into the things that you really wanted.
I feel that so much.
Yeah. So my question is for you is, when is the first time that you fell in love with music?
Oh gosh, first time I fell in love with music. My mom has always been in love with music. She's not a good singer, but she loves.
She didn't
music.
hear that.
She loves music. Her way of connecting is dancing.
Okay.
And actually, I'm writing a song right now about dancing with my mama. So that's going to be a new song that we're going to do soon. But I would say the first time I ever loved music was we were driving around, me, her, and my older sister, and we used to sing I Can Love You Like That by John Montgomery.
Oh, right.
And we used to just shout it out in the car. And
that's awesome.
Ever since then, I've just loved it. I fell in love with it. And yeah.
So you fell in love with music, then you started to embody it.
Yeah.
Started wanting to perform. At what moment did you decide to go from the bedroom to the stage?
Oh my gosh, man. Listen, I know it probably doesn't look like it, but I was obsessed with like Britney Spears. Okay? Total game changer, I know. But I was obsessed.
What teenage guy wasn't, right?
I think that the reason why I was obsessed with her is because I come from a small town in Arkansas. And there's not a lot of people that are doing that kind of
What
thing.
town in Arkansas did you come from?
So I'm from Hope, Arkansas, but I'm originally from Emmett, Arkansas. Which is a population of like 503 people.
My family grew up in Blytheville, Arkansas.
Oh, okay, I know where Blytheville is.
So we're on the same page, right?
Exactly, yeah.
By Blytheville and Truman.
Okay, yeah, I know that's that. Yeah, we're right there, Hope, Texarkana.
Okay.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought. What was the question?
So, in the course of all this, from the bedroom.
Yeah. So like I said, I fell in love with like the passion behind like dancing and just singing, and I mean anything I could sing, karaoke machines. I wanted it. I would say I was about 16, and I started really getting into American Idol and just watching it religiously. And I just always was like, God, I want to do that. Like, I just want to like go and do that, you know? And when I turned 18, I drove to Dallas with a couple of my friends. And unfortunately, my nerves got in the way and I didn't make the show.
Right.
But I gave it a shot again when I was 23 and I ended up getting on the show.
Oh, wow.
So I got
That's
to be
awesome,
on American
man.
Idol. And it was
Yeah.
actually the last season of Fox.
Okay.
And I just, God, that pushed me so much further.
Okay. So now at this point in time, what would you tell people that are sitting in the bedrooms, sitting on their couches, thinking about getting on the stage and doing what you just did amazingly?
Well, thank you so much.
What would you tell them that they need to do, and what would you tell them they need to prepare for in the experience?
So something that I didn't know is, singing in my room, that was really the only time I really sang.
Yeah.
And then the first time I ever sang in front of people was in church, which is, that's pretty regular for a small town guy. But singing in church, I wanted to go bigger. I wanted to do bigger.
Right.
But I would say find yourself. You have to find yourself, because if you don't, it's really easy to get lost.
So what does that process look like? I can feel it in you, so I'm gonna have to ask what is that process feeling like to you right now? Because
it's bittersweet for sure.
Because we can become projections of what people want us to be.
Right.
And you can become a projection of what you want to be.
Well, I mean, I think we all, growing up, you don't really know what you want, right? Like you have all these ideas of what you want, and you kind of like try and frequency it all together to become like that perfect person, right? But I don't know. I was trying to be somebody else, and I was going out and I was drinking, I was getting distracted. And honestly, off the American Idol, I went straight into The Voice.
Yeah.
So I got to be on The Voice too, which is really cool.
Awesome.
And honestly, I had other people pushing me to do all those things. I never really was a pusher for myself. I'm really kind of a shy guy, or used to be anyway.
Right.
Finally got on the stage, started like showing my personality. I came to Nashville in 2016 and got distracted by the alcohol, by going out, by wanting the friends and trying to be in the scene, and lost myself and had no idea who I was as an artist and or what my voice actually sounded like.
Right.
And then finally, I would say within the last year and a half, I've not quit drinking, but I really don't drink a whole lot anymore.
Well, you don't need to cover anything up.
Right. There's nothing. I've let it all go.
Yeah.
I've let it all go, and I've let what's happened happen, and it's there. And I'm ready to write about it, talk about it. I'm going to tell stories about it in my songs. And I'm here, and I'm living in the moment. And so I just don't hold on to things anymore.
So basically, what I'm hearing is, if somebody wanted to try to sing or do whatever, do what you need to do, but learn to live your life in a place of...
Stay true to yourself. Don't make decisions based off other people. Make decisions based off of your heart and what's good for your heart.
That's it right there. You heard the truth right here from Zach Hicks, man. And he's walking it, living it, and being it.
Thank you so much.
Man, appreciate you being you.
I appreciate you.
God bless you, man.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, man. Now it's time for a musical selection from Zach Hicks.
I'm getting tired of all the games we play. Just don't add up the same way like it used to. Well, is it worth it, or am I wasting my time? Not ready to say goodbye. I gave you all you ever wanted, started taking me for granted. Maybe I don't understand it, or maybe that's the way you planned it. 'Cause all I remember are all the times that we had before we lost track of everything we wanted. All the memories that we've made in this house. I'm not ready to give up. Let me love you like I used to. way you planned it. 'Cause all I remember are all the times that we had before we lost track of everything we wanted. All the memories that we made in this house. I'm not ready to give up. Let me love you like I used to. Like I used to. All I remember are all the times that we had before we lost track of everything we wanted. All the memories that we made in this house. I'm not ready to give up. Let me love you like I used to. Like I used to. Like I used to. Like I used to. Thank you.
This happened at the Shelby on top of the Queens Wedgewood Houston apartments. This is an incredible venue with lots of great artists. Telling you, it's a beautiful venue with a beautiful view. So if you get a chance to get out and do some things in Nashville, come check it out. It is absolutely amazing. And I'm just telling you right now, if you want to do something that's a little different and get out with your family, friends, whoever during the week, get a little weird with your going out, because every time you do something new and different, it's that much more fun. Step into who you are. Get weird.